Hello guys, Emily the Queen here, and that's the video about the thing that I wanted to talk about from a year or more. I was afraid to touch that topic because I was afraid of those kids who hate me for stopping making videos with 5 Nights at Freddy's. But I just want to do this and never talk about it again. As you can see in the title, I'm going to talk about love story and the real reason why I stopped it and why I think it's wrong. If you don't know what love story is and the drama about it, then love story is my real series I've made when I was a kid. It is really wrong, but I'm going to talk about it later. Anyway, it had like 3 episodes and I was doing it all year and it made me have around 10k subscribers. The content of Love Story was story about 5 Nights at Freddy's characters and their love stories. The story was mostly about marionettes and Valora's relationship. In 2018, I started to create my own original characters to the love story. And I was more interested in their backstories than backstories of the 5 Nights at Freddy's characters. And finally, in August or September, I decided to stop drawing FNAF and start to make my own story about my own original characters. And then a lot of people started to hate me because they wanted to only 5 Nights at Freddy's from me. I decided to move channels because I wanted to escape from those people, but even now they are still asking about love story and wants me to continue it even though it's been a year. One of the reasons why I don't want to continue love story is how bad it was. And no, I'm not even talking about the art, I'm talking about the story and the characters. 1. There was a lot of sex everywhere and everywhere were sex jokes. 2. Valora had kids at age of 15 and I had shown it in very positive way, while it's fucking wrong for teens to have kids. I know it happens in real life, but it's wrong, it isn't good. 3. There was a lot of incest. For example, the way Vinny was talking about marionettes, or the fact I've left Vinny molesting marionettes, and they were siblings in love story. 4. There was homophobia. Some of posters on walls were really homophobic, and I remember I've made Velvet Super only because he's gay. You might say, oh, that's just dark humor, but today I, a lesbian, feel really offended because of those stuff. Besides that, the story was really light and characters had no personality. So I'm going to answer your questions. Am I going to continue love story? No, I really don't want to go back to this, seriously. Why did I stop the love story and 5 Nights at Freddy's? I wanted to move on. I wanted to create something original. I always felt different when I had a story with the 5 Nights at Freddy's, while everyone had original stories with their original characters. I wanted to be like them, always. And you have no idea how I felt happy when I stopped with 5 Nights at Freddy's. I felt so free and happy. I could do what I want and still happy about it. Is A Perfect Life a remake of Love Story? No, it isn't. A Perfect Life and Love Story are two different stories. The only thing that makes them similar is that Hellcat used to be a killer. And that's all. And I think that's all. Conclusion. Love Story was a really bad story and I will never go back to this. I've stopped with 5 Nights at Freddy's because I wanted to move on. Also, the people who are still waiting for love story or want to hate on me for not doing it anymore, if you're watching it, please just unsubscribe me and leave me alone. Are you happy you make me sad and angry when I see your comments about the things I want back to? Just stop it and leave me alone. I will do what I want and you won't stop me. I don't care if you will unsubscribe. I don't care if you will hate me. I don't care. I don't care anymore. So, sorry for being sadly if I was. But I'm really sensitive about that topic. So, that's all. Bye, yo.